Hi everyone. It is February 24th at about 11:20 a.m. I am enjoying the beautiful sunshine that's coming in my window. It's a gorgeous day. I had on Friday my 11 out of 16th treatment, specifically my 7 out of 12th, uh, supposed to be taxol carboplatin. However, my numbers really tanked, and so my oncologist did not give me carboplatin, which was fine, because she said I wouldn't have to make it up. But she knew that if she gave me the carboplatin, that my platelet count was really going to get even worse. So my platelet count on Friday morning was at 77, and which is not so great. The week previous was 112, and so my doctor won't treat with that when it's below 100. 100 is sort of the magic number. So my blood's not doing so great right now. I'm considered anemic, and I've really been feeling the effects of that these past 48 hours. I'm really, really tired and out of breath, and going up and downstairs and all that fun stuff is lots. It's lots of fun when you feel like your heart's pounding out of your chest. Um, my doctor had asked me, have you been feeling that way? And I had said, yeah, I attributed it more to, being heavier and just not getting as much physical activity as I had been. And she said, no, it's really more the fact that my blood's getting a little not so hot. So the other piece was neutrophil. My neutrophil is down to 1.2, and my doctor won't treat when it's below 1. So I am back on shots to help generate some growth in my marrow. So I did those shots on Saturday and Sunday. Bone pain from it. If you're going through treatment, you know what it's like. Some days are better than others. Um, so that's okay. Um, Nothing else too much. Just not feeling so great. I'm not used to feeling so lethargic and not being able to really do anything. It's frustrating when you have all these things that you want to get done. Um, One thing that was new was that the past week or two I've been feeling something at the site of the tumor in my breast and in my armpit, and I was really worried that something else was growing. I had asked my nurse last week about it, and she had said, the chances of something growing while you're on chemo are pretty small, but I don't believe anything happens a chance anymore. I don't go on. It shouldn't happen because, as I said in my last video, often with cancer, especially when there's no genetic markers in my family, there's no reason why I should have cancer either, but I do. So, my doctor was able to get me in for an ultrasound, which I was very happy about. It elongated the day when I could have been going home so much earlier because I was not getting the carboplatin, which would have shaved off an hour. I instead spent that time getting an ultrasound, which is fine. So the positive news is that what I'm feeling is probably scar tissue from the chemo killing off some cells. And also, my doctor reminded me that chemo is powerful stuff, and it's not just messing with the bad tissue; it's also messing with some good tissue, and so things are gonna feel different, and that's fine. Um, the tumor that was in my breast was measuring at 4 centimeters when I was diagnosed on November 1st, and it's now down to 8 millimeters, which is absolutely amazing and beautiful and fantastic. And my axilla is now where the tumor is now measuring at 10 millimeters, which is the size of a normal axilla. So we won't know if there's still cancer there until I go for breast surgery, and when they take out that node and a couple of other nodes with it to see if cancer has invaded the area. But to know that the lymph node is no longer swollen or inflamed, for me is a good sign. I'm really hoping that there isn't residual cancer when I go in for my surgery, because then that means more chemo. Basically, it's Xeloda pill. There's some other ones, I think, maybe not so much for triple negative breast cancer, but I know often if there is any residual cancer remaining after the surgery, or if people weren't able to get clean margins, then they take an oral chemo pill for months or years. I'm hoping that I have a complete response, but we'll see what happens. So for now, I'm just sort of taking it easy today and yesterday. And hopefully I start to feel better soon, that my blood starts to go on the rebound. There really isn't so much that they can do. If on Friday my platelets are still pretty crappy, then I will have a platelet transfusion, which I really don't want to do. The idea of getting someone else's blood and all that stuff kind of like is, woo. But I mean, not knocking it. If it works, it's great. I'll do whatever the doctor wants me to do to not feel so tired, I guess. But for right now, I'm trying to just take care of a lot of things with nutrition. Let food be the medicine. I know the thought of, oh, you're not supposed to have vegetables and fruit and everything else. I'm well aware of what doctors have said about that, but I'm also know that my blood is not going to get better by eating McDonald's. So I am going pretty crazy with beets and beet juice, pomegranate, sardines, salmon, things that are high in iron, because I got to get this blood thing fixed. Because it's no fun. No fun feeling so low. Anywho, hope you are all well, and I hope you are all enjoying the sunshine. And spring will be here before we know it. Talk to you soon.